Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there was a beautiful baby girl named Princess Aurora. On the day of her christening, 3 good fairies, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, were invited to bless the princess and give her gifts. Flora, the fairy of spring, gave the princess the gift of beauty. Fauna, the fairy of nature, gave her the gift of a sweet voice. And finally, Merryweather, the fairy of joy, gave her the gift of grace and poise. But just as the fairies were finishing their blessings, a wicked fairy named Maleficent appeared, uninvited. She was angry that she was not invited to the christening and declared that on Princess Aurora's 16th birthday, she would prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die. The 3 good fairies were horrified, and they knew they had to protect the princess. They cast a spell that would put Aurora into a deep sleep, but one true love's kiss would awaken her. They then took the princess to a secret cottage in the forest and raised her as a peasant girl, hoping to keep her safe from Maleficent's curse. Years passed, and Princess Aurora grew into a beautiful young woman, ignorant of her royal heritage. One day, while picking flowers in the forest, she stumbled upon a hidden spinning wheel. She touched the spindle, and the curse was activated, putting her into a deep sleep. News of the princess's slumber quickly spread throughout the kingdom. The prince, who had heard of the beautiful sleeping princess, set out to find her and awaken her with a kiss. He searched high and low, and finally, he found the secret cottage in the forest. When he saw the beautiful Princess Aurora, he knew she was the one he had been searching for. He leaned in and placed a gentle kiss on her lips, and she slowly began to awaken. Aurora opened her eyes and looked into the prince's eyes.
"Who are you, kind sir?"
The prince smiled.
"I am the prince, and I have come to awaken you from your slumber with a kiss."
Aurora's face lit up with happiness.
"I am Princess Aurora, and I am so grateful to have been awakened by you."
The prince took Princess Aurora's hand.
"Come with me, my love, let us return to my kingdom and be married."
As they made their way back to the prince's kingdom, they encountered many challenges, but they always found a way to overcome them with their love and devotion to each other. Finally, they arrived back in the kingdom, and they were married in a grand ceremony, surrounded by the prince's family and friends. As the prince and Princess Aurora twirled around the dance floor, their happiness was suddenly interrupted by the evil Maleficent. She appeared before them, radiating an aura of darkness and malice.
"You think you can defeat me with your love? You are foolish, Prince. Love is no match for my powers."
But the prince was not afraid. He stood tall, facing Maleficent with a determined look in his eyes.
"Our love is stronger than any dark magic you could ever possess. We will defeat you and live happily ever after."
Maleficent laughed again.
"So be it."
She said, raising her staff to cast a spell. The prince stepped in front of Princess Aurora, shielding her from the attack. With a fierce determination, he raised his sword and charged at Maleficent. The two clashed in a ferocious battle, their magic and swords colliding in a shower of sparks. As the fight raged on, Princess Aurora could see the love her prince had for her in the way he fought. With each strike, she could feel their connection growing stronger and their love defeating the evil magic of Maleficent. Finally, with a final burst of energy, the prince defeated Maleficent, sending her tumbling to the ground. He went to Princess Aurora, taking her into his arms and kissing her on the forehead.
"You did it!"
Princess Aurora cried, tears of joy streaming down her face.
"We defeated Maleficent and can live happily ever after."
The prince smiled and held her close.
Our love conquered all,
he said.
and nothing will ever come between us again.
The kingdom cheered and celebrated as the prince and Princess Aurora danced and shared their love with the world. Years passed, and the prince and Princess Aurora ruled their kingdom with love and kindness. They had many children, and their kingdom flourished. They remained deeply in love until the end of their days, and their story became a legend, passed down from generation to generation. And so, the story of Princess Aurora and her true love's kiss continues to inspire people everywhere, reminding us all that love can conquer all and that true love's kiss can awaken even the deepest of slumbers.
If you liked this fairy tale, give us a like on this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell to make sure you don't miss a new fairy tale tomorrow.